Good morning guys, welcome back to the vlog. Another review for you, another amazing ENGWE. It's the ENGWE Engine 2.0. Yeah, lots of upgrades from the ENGWE Engine Pro. Yeah, a bit of a mouthful. Let's give it a couple of weeks now. I've done about 8 miles on it. Pretty good so far. I'm going to stick a few miles on the clock and I'll come back to you in a few days, maybe a week or so. Okay then lad, let's see what you got, mate. Right guys, a few days later, I've done 60 miles on it now in total. I'm very impressed, very impressed. It's very different to what I ride on a daily. I ride, it's an ENGWE, I ride an ENGWE M20 with a dual battery. So it's quite a bit different to that. This has got a few upgrades over that. This has got a torque sensor, it's got hydraulic brakes, a bigger battery. But I'm getting on a full battery, and guys, I do pedal. I can't just sit there, I get bored. So I pedal, but I'm in the highest assist number 5. And the last couple of rides, I've been averaging about 25 miles, I think. But I've not run out of battery. I've always got 1 bar battery left on it. So 25 miles, that's pretty decent. You know, I might go from the island, I might go Cardiff Bay, back, you know, with no problem at all. Sorry about the dogs in the background. Joys of recording by the beach. And these upgrades that it's been given, i.e. the torque sensor, it is better because you've got to use the gears more. I find on my other bike, whatever setting I'm in, no matter what gears I'm in, it'll go to that speed. You know, if you see what I mean. Like if I'm in power assist number 1, it'll do 12 miles an hour, no matter how fast unless I over pedal, you know what I mean, and push it that bit faster. But with this, you've got to go through the gears, and because it adjusts the speed to how much pressure you put in on the torque sensor on the pedals. But really good when you get used to it. Like I say, it took me a bit of a while to get used to it. Hydraulic brakes. Now I pointed out on my last video with the M20 that the hydraulic brakes I didn't find were necessary for me personally, because when I pulled the brakes, they would lock, the tyres would lock, and there's not much more you could want from that unless you had ABS on the bike. I find it quite sensitive, but I understand if you've not got particularly strong wrists, this will stop you a lot easier. It came out of the box with this little mark on there, which is a little bit frustrating, but not the end of the world. I'm going to get a permanent marker and just colour that. But apart from that, everything else was perfect on the bike. I find the suspension is brilliant, front and back, and you can lock it. You can see there the amount of travel I'm getting, see? So that's pretty good. You can lock that out completely. You can adjust it to your own ride stiffness. There's 8 gears on this, which is a first, I think, for ENGWE. Normally got 7, and I do appreciate the extra gears. And to be totally honest with you, I would prefer more gears. Because, like I say, I do enjoy riding. It's just what I love about the electric bikes is the abilities it gives you on the hills. You know, you climb hills effortlessly, and that's what I like, because we live in a very hilly area. Guys, it's a beautiful bike, you know, and this is the colour I chose. I know they do it in a navy blue, and it's the same design on that. I don't know. Let's go around the other side. I think you might be able to see it better in the light. See, it's like a camo green, and it's got these black stripes on it. It looks really nice. It's got ENGWE everywhere on the mudguards. Explore a new way there, and ENGWE on the back there. Mudguards brilliant, no rattles from me. Tightened them up nicely. Brake lights, obviously you've got brake lights, and you've got a light. There's not a daytime running light on this, which I've got on the M20, but that doesn't really matter. It's got reflectors on there, so they'll do the similar kind of job. Right, okay, brilliant, can't fault mostly. These are my bugbears. It's very minor, guys. The pedal, these are folding pedals. You know, you can push that, and you can fold the pedals down for when you're putting it in the boot of your car, or you know, if you're putting it somewhere in the house. I find they're not quite wide enough for my foot there. I find my foot sticks over there, so they're not quite wide. You know, it's not as wide as I would like it there. What else can I point out? The key. If I'm honest with you, at first I thought it's ridiculous. I was having to bend down to stick my stick the key in, and you need the key for it to run on here. With my previous experience with ENGWE bikes, you don't need a key in there. The key is literally just to take the battery in and out, but on this one you do have to leave the key in there. Is it a great position for a key? I'm not really sure, because as you look under there you can see I've not really gone, well, I have gone off-road, but it's not been particularly muddy, so hence the little splashes up there. But I wondered if I was off-roading on this, I think the key could do with a bit of protection there, or I don't know. I probably wouldn't have located the key under there. But when you get used to putting it in and turning it and all that, it's fine. When I got the bike up this morning, I put that in straight away, and no bother whatsoever. My biggest bugbear. Now let me show you. Now for me, with the M20, being able to remove the batteries is quite important for me, because I haven't got electric in my garage, and I take the batteries off the bikes and I charge them in the house. So to remove the battery, little lever on there, excellent system. I'm not complaining about the system. To fold it together, it's feels very safe. We've got to do this. Now, the battery is in the frame, so I find that quite. Now what you've got to do is you've got to turn the key. There's a pin. There's a little pin on the side. There's a little pin on the side there. And you turn the key and that goes in, and that allows you to then remove the battery. But you've got to take the key out like that, and then you remove the battery like that. Nice big battery. That's a problem for me, because it's a lot more straightforward on my other ENGWE bike. Let's put this back, because not all is lost. Key back in. But that being said, that's not the only way you can charge it. So if you've got if you're taking this into your house, or if you've got power in your garage, you can pull this off here and you can plug the charger in through there. So it depends on, you know, your charging facility, really. For me personally, I need to take the battery out every time I use it, so it's a bit of a kerfuffle for me. But that being said, guys, it's a stunning looking bike, isn't it? Rides beautiful, it really does. It's a load of fun, and it's a great introduction into having an electric bike for sure. It's a 1200 max watt output on the motor, and it produces 1000 watt of power, and it's also got a lot more torque than most other bikes, which you do notice it when you're pulling away. You know, it really pulls away quickly when you want it to. You know, it doesn't shoot off without you or anything ridiculous. Very nice bike, guys. The display is really nice. It's a very nice funky display there. Basically this up and down here gives you power assist 1 up to 5. Straight out of the box, the throttle will take you to 4 miles an hour just to get you going, to keep in with the UK laws. So you get 4 miles an hour out of that, and then you use a different power assist to take you up to 15.5 miles an hour. Can be unlocked, guys, can be unlocked, but that's what it comes like out of the box. Very comfortable. The grips are really comfortable. I really like that a lot. Like I say, the extra gear is really helpful. Right, now this hill is the hill I always test the bike on. You will get more of an idea how steep it is when we get to the top, but I just want to show you. I'm going to be pedaling up here now with one hand, using pedal assist. I got in pedal assist number 3, and guys, this is steep. Honestly, this is yeah, it's steep. So here we go, one-handed, look, right, and watch this now. Look at that, mate, one-handed. I got 7 miles an hour. If I want to push it a bit more, let's see. Yeah, you go up to 9, and 9 miles an hour, mate, going up there. That's absolutely insane, and such effortless. Honestly, so effortless. And look, as we look back around, it gives you an idea of how steep it is, because we're level now with that bridge there. And it's steep, believe you me, it really is. And guys, for me, that is what I want an electric bike for. I would ride a normal bike, but there's so many hills in Barry, and it spoils it, takes the fun out of it. But when you've got an electric bike, it just gives you that extra oomph, you know. I still pedal my guts out, guys. You don't need to put it in pedal assist 5 and you can trundle along very comfortably. But I do like the exercise side of it, and like I say, for me the electric bike is mainly for the hills. That's what I want an electric bike for, is to get me up the hills. And it's basically the same pedaling up a hill as it is pedaling on a flat without an electric motor. So that's what I love about it, because it means I can do a lot more miles, and it's less uncomfortable, and I don't ache so much. I am in my 50s now, don't forget. So what are my final thoughts on this bike? I do love it. I do enjoy riding it. It's a nice position to ride in. If you like riding in an upright position, it's a different position to what I'm used to riding in, but it's still very comfortable to ride. The seat will go up really high. So they say you can do from something like, I think it's something like, it'll take riders from 5'4" up to 6 foot something. But yeah, and I can see how that could work. Obviously you've got the frame on the back there for carrying stuff. That's just my jacket on there and my drink. This is not a cheap bike. I'll put the price on the screen and you can make your own mind up, but it is one of ENGWE's newest bikes at the moment, so this is hence you're paying that bit more. And like I say, over the other bikes, it's got the added extras of the things really that people were complaining about when they were making reviews. They were saying it could do with hydraulic brakes, so they put hydraulic brakes on it. It could do with the torque sensor. These are what people are saying. And what I like about ENGWE is they do listen, and they're doing that. But hence that costs more. Would I swap my ENGWE M20 for this? No, I wouldn't. It's the dual battery, guys. It's a dual battery, means everything to me. It's why I chose the bike in the first place, and the styling of it. Do you know what I mean? It turns heads a lot more than like that does, but that might not be for you. You might want a nice upright position, and a torque sensor, and you know, the hydraulic brakes. These are all things which I can kind of take or leave, if I'm honest with you. Brilliant bike, absolutely. If you're interested in purchasing one of these, there's a link down below, and there'll be a pretty good discount as well with that. So go and check it out, guys. And their other bikes, check out their other bikes. It's because what I love about ENGWE bikes is that there is something for everyone. I mean, if you're looking for an electric bike, and a quality electric bike, guys, let's not forget my M20, it's close to 500 miles on that bike now, and it's faultless. Do you know what I mean? So you are buying quality. I definitely believe that. But check out the link down below, guys. Go through their bikes and see what you like, and let me know in the comments down below what you think of this bike. Let me know if you're planning on getting an electric bike. Yeah, just give me a comment down below. I really appreciate it. I always love reading your comments, and I respond to most of them. So guys, that's it for this review. I want to thank ENGWE for sending me this bike. Absolutely love it. And until next time, don't get lost or squashed, and we speak more soon.